or she'll run away. That's
How does a boy show he likes you? They'll say that.
Yeah, some people say that.
Doesn't matter if girls have slept around.
Guys don't know that line though.
I've really gone back on what I said.
Are boobs and bum that important? When a guy breaks up with a girl, do they actually feel it straight away or months later? Is it a deal breaker if you're a bad kisser / bad at oral? What's your opinion on period sex? Yes or no? Do guys actually do that strategic waiting thing when they're texting for the first time? Do you actually like going down on your girl? Hello beautiful friends and welcome back. So today's video is a little bit different for me. So as you can see, I am joined with
Thomas
and
Dara.
And as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be asking guys questions girls are too afraid to ask. So I am here to do the dirty work for you today.
I don't want you to ask these questions.
I'm really excited for this.
Are you excited?
Yeah. I've watched
I'm
of these
afraid.
videos.
I'm afraid.
Wow.
I think
Have you seen
first,
Jessica's videos before?
they can get a little bit saucy. How many likes are we going to go for part 2?
5,000
likes.
5,000.
5,000.
Do it and we'll do a part 2. We're going to just dive right in because I've actually, look, you guys were wild with the questions.
That's a lot of questions.
So, do they prefer tall or short girls?
Oh.
Short.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm short.
Oh, I think that's like such a relative question in some ways. Like, I mean, I like...
So weird with Lauren.
Yeah, I actually don't care too much. Don't care if I like a girl was taller than me.
Okay, so just so you guys know, Lauren, which is like Dara's is in the background.
This is bad.
The most asked question, right? Are you guys prepared?
No.
Does your vagina have to be hair free? Do men really care about hair down there?
I don't. So from my experience, girls seem to be quite self-conscious of that.
Yeah.
As in they're like, oh, it's disgusting. Or like, I'm gonna wait till I shave before whatever. I don't really care as long as it's not.
If it's tidy.
Yeah, a bit of stubble
Yeah.
is fine. Like,
Yeah.
no,
I don't. Yeah, I don't care too much. But like, I prefer when there's no hair. But like, that's just my preference.
Yeah.
I also
like,
prefer.
but I also don't like care that much.
Okay. Yeah.
And like, yeah, it doesn't really matter unless it's getting in the way. I don't want to have to, be trying to maneuver my way through the jungle.
Oh, this is a really good one. When a guy breaks up with a girl, do they actually feel it straight away or months later? Have you both been in relationships before?
Yeah.
Have you?
But the girl's always broken up for me.
Okay. Oh.
I know. So Dara, you answered that question.
Yeah.
So sorry, what is the question? Is it do I feel it
Straight away, or does it take months for it to hit you and you to kind of feel the pain of the breakup?
I think it is immediate doing it. Like, it's really painful in the moment. But like, for me in particular, it takes me fucking ages to like process it.
Yes, that is
for some
like,
reason not. Yeah.
I think most guys are like that.
It takes me so long to process it, and like, so it would like re-hit me.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Whereas we're so different, females, like, it hits us straight away. We're like, no, and you
And then you're over it.
Yeah, and then we're
like,
fine. And then we're like, when you guys are like starting to hit you, we're like,
it's like, you're so over us then.
so over it.
It's like you
Hot girl summer.
put the tendrils in, and then it's just like, then you're gone. And like, what? Those tendrils are still in me.
That's such a weird way of putting it. Tendrils.
The next one is opinions on fake tan. And now I think this is such a good question because a lot of us girls love our fake tan. So what do you guys think about it?
I don't like it. I don't really like it.
I don't. Well, a slightly different one. I've had experience before where like they're like, oh my god, when it's blotchy.
Yeah.
They find themselves very insecure about that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I couldn't give a fuck. I think it looks sort of nice.
Yeah.
But like I don't really care.
Yeah, I think it can. I just think like some people definitely like. For my personal taste, to go like way overboard with it.
Okay, yeah.
And like, I don't like that. I don't like when it looks orange.
No, I feel like when it's done right and it looks like a tan, it's
it
nice.
can look really nice.
Yeah.
I get what you mean though. Yeah.
I kind of like just prefer for it to look natural.
Okay.
I love it when
ladies,
they can be
love
very
us
natural.
in our
I like it on the
aura.
sides. Yeah.
Why is it so important to keep your pride by not showing emotions, not crying, etc.?
Just why do guys do that?
Yeah. Like, why do guys feel like they have to put on a front to nearly being like not very emotional and
like
kind of keeping their feelings inside?
Yeah, if you're with a group of lads, I think it's boisterous and alpha male mentality type thing, and don't talk about your feelings. But also, I think we're not as good at communicating how we feel, and as a result, it sort of say for example, if you were with a group of lads and you were like, oh, I'm feeling a bit shit, they might just start saying jokes because that's the only way they know how to deal with it.
Comedy being the only way of like dealing with stuff.
Yeah, whereas
within a group.
Yeah, I think just girls in general are better at communicating how they feel.
Yeah, 100%.
And a lot of the time, I don't think it's conscious. I think if you don't consciously try and
actually deal process and deal with the emotions.
Yeah,
I think maybe guys are genuinely a little bit worse at like just even feeling the emotions or something.
Yeah, or knowing how you feel.
Yeah. Like I know for one, I'm sometimes incredibly robotic. I just don't feel things.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I think it's probably a bit of both. It's a bit of hardwiring and a bit of what society says.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit like Dara. It can be quite robotic at times as well.
No, just the
thinking mind overpowers the emotional mind.
Yeah.
But I think men do. Men are a lot more logical, whereas we're not. Like, we're not half as logical, so we act and react on emotions. Do boys always think about sex, or how often do boys think about sex?
Yeah, all the time.
What? Really?
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Sorry, I do.
Really?
I didn't finish the question. He's like, yeah, sorry, all the time.
I'd be lying.
No. I don't. I think about 99%.
Yes, but a lot more when I'm going out with someone. Like when I'm not, I don't think about it as much.
When you're in a relationship with someone, Okay.
But when I'm not, I don't. I only like keep it to like, I don't know, nights out and stuff.
I probably think about it a lot, like, but like I don't think about it all the time. Definitely not.
Like, do you wake up in the morning and go sex?
No.
But
I gotta get stuff done. I've got things to do.
I've got priorities.
It depends what your definition of thinking. Like, obviously, I don't think about it all the time.
You know what I mean? Every time you see a girl, are you?
Yeah. When you see a girl, if you see a good-looking girl walk past you on the street, are you instantly thinking about what it'd be like to have sex with her?
Okay, I probably wouldn't do that. I'd probably be like, it'd be cool to go on a date with her. You know what I mean? I've really gone back on what I said. I've completely gone back.
I do think
what
that,
a hypocrite.
I do think that some guys are kind of like that.
Yeah.
And I also think that there's different stages of your life when you're like that.
True. I think younger boys, like, I feel like young teenager to young 20s is when you're most going to be like that, and you're more so going to look at someone and not go, I'd like to take you on a date, but I'd like to take you home. You know, I feel like you get to a certain age where that shift changes because you've done that.
Because I think there's a point at which you realise where it's like, obviously having sex with someone is only one part of being with them or dating them.
But
I know it sounds very simplistic, but when you're, as you said, when you're very young, all you think about is like, oh, who are you pulling? You know what I mean?
But when you think about it as well, like, sex with someone you don't know, it's like just so shit compared to having sex. Like, if you're in a relationship with someone and you know them so well and you know what you like that sex is going to be like woo, and this one's going to be like do you know what I mean? Like, because it's just like a bang, whereas that's like connecting and intimate and like
very true. I agree with that.
Okay, how does a boy show he likes you?
Oh,
this was a big one.
Ooh, that's a good question.
This was a big one.
That's a real interesting question.
And I've tried to answer this on my channel before, but like, come on, give us the deep.
Ooh, I think some guys do it in so many different ways. Do you know what's the weirdest way that a guy does it?
What?
Is, you know, when they're kind of like abusive almost. It's like they'll...
Oh no,
you know that kind of way?
I know what you mean. You mean like...
Negging.
No.
But like negging, and then there's like, but even like physical stuff, they might, like, you know, that kind of shit.
Physicality
like,
is definitely one.
But they might touch you, but they might touch you in like a way that's like did you ever get a guy like literally just like punch you on the arm?
Yeah.
He liked you. You know, he literally liked you.
Oh really?
Yes. He's like, oh, Jessica. that was his excuse to touch you.
Okay.
He liked you. That, I know that for a fact.
Wow.
That's a weird way. I'm not like that.
Okay.
I know that for a fact.
Wow.
I don't know about sliding into the DMs, but like texting you regularly isn't obviously one.
Yeah, there you go. I'm just giving my attention to you.
Yeah, especially him, because he fucking hates his phone. Yeah. So if he's texting you back, it's a goddamn miracle.
What more? What else? Come on, guys.
Like, in fairness, I suppose when you're talking about texting or something like that, if he is like really responsive, then he probably is.
Like replying quickly, not
yeah.
I think if the guy is genuinely asking about parts of your life and he seems genuinely interested,
trying to get to know who you are as a
rather than just taking the piss with jokes, then he's sort of
bringing it to a deeper level.
Yeah.
Like, what you can't probably expect with Irish guys is for them to compliment you.
The reason why I'd be slightly tentative of doing that is like, I don't want to show her I like her too much or she'll run away. That's
what?
Yeah, because I feel like if you're like too affectionate about it, they'll be like, oh, he's not cool anymore. He wants me too much. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does.
But I feel like there's a line where it's like too much, but then there's a line where it's not enough.
Yeah.
And that's not enough. Like you know, you saying you're like, you looking good today, or you're really pretty, or you're beautiful, that's not too much. That's just like letting them know. But if you're like every day like, oh, you're so beautiful, oh my god, you're this, you're that, you're gorgeous, you're amazing, that's too much.
But I think that guys don't know that line though.
But I think
that's a communication issue.
And they will always err on the side of doing it way too little.
Not doing it. And will a guy, if a guy likes you, will he ask you on a date? Because
of course. Oh well, actually.
Will he ask you out?
A confident guy will ask you on a date.
Yeah.
A more shy guy may be texting you way more.
Yeah.
And hope. And here's one thing.
Okay,
wish girls would be a little bit more like. And this is from my experience.
Okay.
I wish girls would be like, let's go here, let's do this. Because I found
ladies, I told you.
I find I always have to lead the situation, and I don't want to. All
the
time.
Yeah. I really agree.
I would love that.
I agree with
she was like, "Let's go do something," I'd be like, "Yes."
Yeah. You know what I mean? I think Irish girls can be really passive in that fact as well.
Yeah.
So that the guy genuinely needs to like really be the man in the situation.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that. Like, I feel like that's such like an old school thing, is that like the man should be like making the first move. But I feel like that's something for us to know, is that like, you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong, and like they'd love for girls to make the first move. You know, I feel like a lot of girls think that makes them seem desperate, or then the boy wouldn't be interested.
I find that very attractive.
It shows you've got confidence, and you know, you could possibly be rejected, but that's not phasing you, still putting yourself out there. So
cool.
Do you guys actually do that strategic waiting thing when they're texting for the first time? Do you know the way, like, are they deliberately waiting so long to text you back?
Because basically, right, if you're texting a girl, right, and you text one of your mates, some of your mates will be like, oh man, it's like the rule, like she texts you text her double the amount of time.
They'll say that.
Yeah, some people say that, and then I guess I'm at the point now where it's like, I don't give a fuck, I'll text when I'm free.
Yeah.
But some people, another guy will say, don't play games.
Yeah.
Just text her when you want to text her.
Yeah.
You know?
I think a lot of people do that.
You do?
I think like for me, I think I definitely did that at some point.
Yeah. And
now I'm kind of the same as Thomas said. I just don't care.
Yeah.
And like, I'll text
I feel
when
like
I can,
it's an age
like
thing again.
Yeah.
Is it an age thing? I feel like it is.
Because I think when you're working, you're like, for example, like most people when they're working, they don't always check their phone all the time. Maybe at lunch.
Yeah.
So it's very acceptable to not open a message for 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah.
Whereas like when you're 18 or
in
so,
school,
you're like, you feel like the immediacy of it
always
is everything.
on it, yeah.
I think that needs to be communicated though, when you're like, if you're dating someone anyway, that like some people will be far more receptive and on their, so for example, like I'm on my phone all the time, and I would accept that, well, you are very responsive, but like when there are days when Dara doesn't text for a few hours, I know that's just because A, he hates his phone, and or B, he's doing a lot of stuff.
So once that's made clear between you guys, you don't know what page
we know that
on.
in terms of when we text, so as long as it's communicated, then I think it's fine.
Okay. How often do you cry, and when you do, have you ever or would you ever share that with a friend?
I cried.
I don't cry.
Last time I cried was with Dara, which was 3.5 weeks ago. But before that, I haven't cried in a long time.
So you would have shared it with a friend?
Yeah, but I didn't mean to cry.
Okay.
I just started chatting to him and I started to cry.
So you wouldn't cry very often?
Not at all.
I actually, I'm not even. That's not even a deliberate thing.
And actually,
and this is the robotic thing that I was going back to. Like, there was one time when like I remember watching a movie and I was like, oh my god, like the movie was so like beautiful at the end. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm about to cry. I'm like, oh my god, Dara's about to cry, and I was like, I need to force these out. I'm about to cry. It's going to be amazing. and then it just didn't happen. I was like, I am a robot.
Doesn't matter if girls have slept around.
Like before you get with them.
Yeah. Well, obviously.
Completely. It depends on the girl.
Yeah.
It depends on the girl.
What does that mean?
I think
that makes no sense.
No, but like,
it doesn't matter if a girl has had multiple sexual partners before you.
No.
If
anything, that's a good thing because they have experience.
Does experience matter? Is that like important to you?
Oh yeah.
Or would
is
you?
it important to me?
Well, it's nicer.
It's not.
It's
nice.
It's
nice to have.
You wouldn't be thinking, oh, she's this, she's that, because she has had maybe more sexual partners than you.
No. I would just be thinking that if she has a lot of previous experience, she sort of knows what she likes. She knows how much she, say sexually, how much she wants. She it's like
she's done the casual thing. Maybe that's behind her.
She knows who she is, like, and the expectations can be set straight away. Whereas if it's someone who's very new, because they don't know a lot, it can be not as good.
And then switch the tables. What about someone who's not experienced? Is that
that's like just maybe a little awkward as well. I suppose.
Yeah,
It's
a little bit.
Is that
like
a turn off?
especially, it would be, especially if you're like much more experienced. You know?
But like, think about it in the way of
Everybody
none of
was
us
not
were
experienced.
experienced.
Yeah.
But then you're at
So-
someone who's kind of at the same level, and you can kind of like learn
Yeah.
together a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like,
As
you know, I can imagine a lot of guys with a girl, like as you phrase it, like slept around. I imagine guys could be like very intimidated by that.
Yeah.
That like if the girl had like a lot more sexual partners than him, or
Yeah.
was just more experienced, demasculated
His
guy a
ego,
little bit.
or okay, I got that. I suppose it's one of those things that kind of is person to person, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
if there's a fella maybe who's not isn't experienced, he would prefer to be with someone who's not experienced as well, because then, as you say, you're on the same level. So okay. Do you text your guy friends when you got a crush on a girl, like, oh my god, I saw them today / they said X?
Yeah.
No,
Do you know?
never,
What?
never, ever.
Really?
So you do and you
Oh, the
don't?
whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas is very open like that. I'm weirdly private.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
to try and keep that completely from.
And why is that?
I don't know.
As
Just like when it comes to
serious.
like my love life or whatever,
But
I
I
like to
suppose
keep that
that's
private.
just preference again, I think, isn't it? The way you are, like, what's your opinion on period sex? Yes or no?
It's no problem to me.
That's not a problem to me either.
It's not an issue. Like vaginas bleed, so.
It,
Such a robot.
Vaginas bleed.
do you guys honestly care a lot about whether a girl is intoned in the belly or in the legs?
It's so funny how like when you're growing up, like when you're a little kid, you think like I'd love the girl who looks a certain way,
Yeah.
and then you fall head over heels for someone who you just really like them, and they're all different shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just for who they are.
yeah, it really is. I don't think you can predict who you like.
That is a really good answer, and I wouldn't have been able to put that forward.
But would you agree with that?
Yes, no, I really agree with
I
that.
think that's a really good answer, and I feel like it's actually something that a lot of girls don't think is the case. I feel like a lot of girls do think that, like,
They have to have the perfect body.
you have to have the big bum and the big boobs, and that's another one. Are boobs and bum that important? That was a really asked
Oh, I
question.
feel really weird learning. Boobs are not important. A bum would be a little bit more important.
So I'm the same.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
absolutely the same. Like I'm just a bum guy.
I feel
You know
like
what I mean? Boobs are nice, but like
guys
definitely a bum
tend
guy.
to be more of a bum or a boob guy. Well, Lauren's got both, so I mean he's off. He's off with it. Is it a deal breaker if you're a bad kisser / bad at oral?
Oh, well, bad kisser is not great because
Yeah,
you're
that's not
spending
great,
a
is
lot
it?
of time kissing.
Yeah.
I agree.
That can, like, if it's really bad, it could really put you off.
But I don't think anyone's a bad kisser. I think two people just don't connect and they're not good together.
Agree.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could be,
And but I think you can also
No,
like.
but I feel like you're just not good with them. Like they could kiss someone else and it's the best kiss ever. It's just two people aren't clicking.
Yeah.
If you're not clicking with, it's the same with sex. I don't think someone's bad at sex. I think two people aren't good at sex together. They don't connect. They're not having the.
I've never thought of that before. That's a great perspective.
I
I think
feel like
someone
some people
inherently
can.
can't be a bad.
Yeah.
Like they just can't be.
They can
You know
be,
what I mean?
but when it comes to kissing, I think you're sort of
Yeah,
like I think it's more
okay.
about like rhythm and
Yeah.
how
And
big your
also-
fucking mouth is.
Yeah.
You also
Oral, I don't
learn
care.
the way you like to kiss. Like I feel like
Yeah.
when you first kiss, the first few kisses are going to be a bit, but once you get into each other's
Yeah.
rhythm, the
Yeah.
way you know.
I agree.
How many times do you helicopter your willy wham around?
I've definitely done that a couple of times. Probably over 10 times. And there's always someone in the room.
I wasn't expecting anyone to answer that.
I love doing that. That's my special move.
Are you intimidated by women who make more money than you? Would you be intimidated going out with someone who made more money than you?
That's a very interesting question.
I don't think I would unless it was like dramatically more. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you would.
No. Unless it was like
Some
unless she was like a millionaire.
Okay, right,
then I would
okay.
just feel like I'm a toy. sort of.
Okay,
Does that
I
make
guess
sense?
if you
Yeah.
So like if you were making 50 grand and she was making 150, would that bother you?
Oh, that's kind of an interesting one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't bother me, I
That's so
don't
interesting.
think.
I actually don't really know.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
So maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe a little bit.
Last but certainly not least, and this was asked quite a lot, do you actually like going down on your girl or on girls?
Yes.
So knowing that it's not necessarily as fun for me,
Okay.
but I love how it makes her feel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
If you guys would like to see a part 2, would you guys be up for part 2?
Absolutely.
Would you do it for part
That was
2?
like an hour long. So yes, of course I do.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you guys super duper soon. Bye bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye, my career. Bye.